yeah, brother. Welcome to the podcast. Stop Crying Poser, greatest podcast known to man, as voted by everyone that tuned in here, as well as Dog the Bounty Hunter. So go with Christ, brother. Jedi Jeff, late bloomer, probably dead. OG Mickey, iBug Boy, Sutton, and Mr. Teflon, Sharky Genie, OG Mickey, Jedi Jeff, Rogan, infamy, and don't forget about Gene Bomber. Appreciate you guys for tuning in live right here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle every single Friday, right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time. We're only 38 minutes late today. You know what? Maybe we're not late. Maybe this is all a big scam. Maybe I'm scamming everybody because I tell everyone to show up at 3:30, and then some people they run late. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe there's traffic that day, and then they tune in at 4:08 just in time to hear me ramble about nothing. We don't have much to talk about today. This is probably going to be a very short podcast. I usually shoot for 45 minutes, and sometimes we go over, sometimes we go under. This is probably going to be like a 24-minute podcast. I'm sorry, guys. Not that much interesting things happened to me this week. I did this thing at the beginning of the week where I was like, oh man, it's been a crazy weekend. It's been a crazy week. The week before that was crazy. Too much drinking, too much staying up late, not enough hanging out with the dog, and not enough me time. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I stopped drinking and I just watched movies. I watched nature shows. I rewatched Django. Django, what a great fucking film that is. A little risque. A little risque, I'll tell you. But Leonardo DiCaprio with Jamie Foxx and Samuel L. Jackson, god damn it. Jamie Foxx. I feel like I'm saying the wrong name. Jamie Foxx? Jamie Foxx. Speaking of Jamie Foxx, man, that fool was on the Kanye documentary. We'll talk more about that later. I hope you guys are having a great week, and I'm happy that you guys are here tuning in live. If you're not tuning in live, then I imagine you're watching this on iTunes, YouTube, or Podbean, which is also where the podcast comes out on Sundays. So, let me tell you guys about skateboarding. You guys ever heard of it? It's this flat piece of like wood, I guess you would say, layered wood, and then they put wheels on it, and these things that turn like they're little steering wheels, little trucks, and man, it is just a fun activity. I've tried it a couple times, and the other day I was skateboarding. Haven't skateboarded in a long time. I haven't done a good trick. Okay, I have been skateboarding. I've been riding up and down the street. I've been doing pop shove-its. Hold the pop, please. No pop for me. I'm on a diet. I do a little shove-its. I do a board slide here and there, but I haven't done a kickflip in like 6 months. I swear, I haven't done a kickflip. And last time I did a varial flip, let me tell the whole story. I tried to do a varial flip for a video that came out called the Nightmare Flip, where I did a varial flip, and then in the middle of it, I did a skit where I was having a nightmare. And it was just me making fun of how stupid these trick names have become. Have you guys heard of a Merlin twist? Yeah, exactly. You guys get the idea. Skateboarding is really fucking stupid the way they name these names of tricks nowadays. But so I went out there. I was feeling good. I've been doing my stretches. I've been stretching out. I did a kickflip. I did my first kickflip in months, and I did my first varial flip in 6 months. And it was very happy. It was a happy like feeling, because I was really like struggling with the fact that I may never skateboard good again. And I still am like thinking that no one can skateboard good forever. But I would like to be able to kickflip for a long time. Is that fair? You know, I would like to be able to kickflip when I'm 51 years old. And it doesn't have to be a clean one. And it doesn't have to be first try. But when I turn 51, when I enter Area 51, I want to still be able to do like a shitty kickflip after 50 tries, right? Is that so you guys see where I'm not making like the bar is not super high, but it's not low at all either. That's a very like that's a mediocre goal. Anyways, so I was struggling with that. I was like, oh man, I may never skate good again. And then pulling off the varial flip recently, varial kickflip was it was a good feeling. It's a feeling of progress. It's a feeling of moving in the right direction, and it's a feeling of healing. It's a healing feeling on my backyard to me. Could that be a song? It's a wait, what did I just say? It's a healing feeling for my backyard to me. Thank you. Can someone remix that and send me a song in 2 weeks? Thank you. It felt good, dude. But there's one drawback. I landed the varial flip, and much like SpongeBob once did, I think I ripped my pants. Ah! I ripped my fucking pants, okay? Fat Ninja did a varial flip and ripped his goddamn pants. This fucker's just split right down the middle. I did a varial flip, bro. If I'm not shitting my pants, I'm ripping my pants. Something about me and pants don't get along, man. It's like the Bloods and the Crips, man. That's what pants are to me. It don't go. The law don't go around here. The law don't go around here, law man. I ripped my fucking pants to talk about a nightmare flip, and it was cool. I didn't notice though. I didn't notice because I was wearing boxer briefs, and you know, boxer briefs they keep you nuts. They keep your nuts good. I wear the same pair of pants for usually like 2 weeks in a row. I know I'm gross. Ew, gross. A human being that's just normal. Oh no, it's pants. Oh god, COVID-19 cornbread. Fuck you. I wear the fucking pants for 2 weeks in a row. I do that. I wear pants for a long time. So the next day, I'm wearing the pants, but I changed into like these baggy boxers that say Mario on the side. They actually say Mamma Mia. I was wearing the fucking boxers, the Mamma Mia boxers, and they rode up, and my balls came out. My balls came out of my pants at the bar. I was at the bar eating like sliders, eating some Southwest sliders, some little mini hamburgers with like bell peppers and shit on them, and my fucking balls fell out of my pants. And I'm like, damn it, like it's kind of windy in here. Like what is that? What is that cool breeze? I look down and like, oh, my nuts are out. So Speaking of COVID-19, they say to wear a mask, but I'm over here dragging my nuts on fucking bar stools, and I mean, listen. Like any reasonable American, my first thought was, let me take a picture of my balls and send it to my 3 closest friends. Come on, man, it's a logical way to think. If you guys aren't thinking like that, then you're not in my team. You're not on my squad. Okay, I just rubbed my balls across the entire bar, and who knows who sat in that seat after me, but they definitely got fucking nuts on their pants. And I sent the picture to my friends. Nick Stems was unimpressed. Sharky Jeannie got a picture of these nuts. She sent me back a squirt emoji. So a picture of my nuts made her squirt. And I sent them to Keith, my buddy Keith, and all he wrote back is, "This number's no longer accepting messages." So, I guess, you know what? Not everyone appreciates my nuts. But you know what? You'll appreciate them when they're dead. They're just like every great artist, right? That's me. That's my nuts. You know, once they disappear, you guys are gonna wish you would have fucking sat on the same bar stool as these nuts rubbed on. But yeah, my nuts came out of my pants, and guess what? I didn't even care. I just readjusted my boxers. I pulled my boxers to make them extra baggy, and then life was good, you know. With me, if it's not a story of me like shitting my pants or my balls or pissing on something or pissing a nice piece of artwork on the wall, then who am I? Okay, if you can't share your nuts with your friends, then I don't know who the fuck your friends really are, right? What did Gonzo used to say? What's life worth living? It's not worth living. I forgot the fucking. God damn it! I forgot the fucking catchphrase. He had a. Oh, what the fuck? He had a catchphrase. Well, now this podcast is completely shitty because my brain doesn't work. You guys have heard of Kanye West, correct? Nice segue. Well, Kanye West was arrested for his daughter was molested, and he shot a .40 caliber handgun into another car. No, I'm kidding. That's Cain Velasquez, you idiot. I've been watching the Kanye West documentary on Netflix, and I highly recommend it. I'm not a huge Kanye fan, but I'm a bigger fan having watched that documentary. And I think there's a lot of things that happen in that guy's life that I had no idea about. And you gotta admit, like he's a rock star. He's a celebrity. He's a huge celebrity. You know, he ran for president, and the documentary, they filmed it over the course of like 10 years. So it's him not being famous. It's him kind of famous. It's his transition into fame, and then his fall from grace, and then his rebuilding, and then his fall again, and then his struggle, all of his struggles, and his family life, and his friends, and then how the videos are made. Really, really well done documentary if you guys haven't seen it. I think it's called, like, I'm going to butcher this. I think it's called Ji-yoon or something. Oh my God. I hope I'm not blowing it. Look it up just type in Kanye Netflix. If I say the wrong name, I'm going to feel dumber for having said it incorrectly, but it's really, really, really well done. The dialogue is fantastic. The guy that, I don't know if it's the filmer or the editor, but whoever's doing the dialogue is fantastic. Good voice, good writing. Whoever wrote the dialogue, probably not those guys, but they just did such a good job. I can appreciate, as a video maker, I can appreciate something that's really well done. I think anyone can, but you guys know how I am with Ninja Review. You film a little bit crooked, I'm gonna fucking be mad. So the fact that this guy had a 3 CCD fucking camera for 10 years, he was first shooting with a GL1, which is what Gonzo started shooting with back when we started skating together. And just the idea that you can just, I don't know, that someone can have so much footage of their day-to-day life baffles me, man. It's like having pictures of yourself as a kid. I don't have any. I honestly probably have 20. I have 20 pictures of me as a kid. I have 0 pictures of me in high school. Maybe a couple like MySpace pics, but those are long gone. I don't even have like baby pictures. So the fact that this guy has half of his life on camera is already cool enough. And then he just happened to be a fucking huge celebrity. And you're like, wow, like it's fortunate that now we can see all of these details that no one's ever seen before, and just really, really, really well done. If you guys are even vaguely interested, I highly recommend watching the first episode. If the first episode doesn't captivate you, then you're a piece of shit. No, then I guess we have different interests. But I super, super, super co-sign it. Let's talk about the news. I only have one article, man, and again, it's about Cain Velasquez, who is a famous rapper from Chicago. No, I'm joking. I'm on a roll today, man. If I can make myself laugh, then I'm doing good. Cain Velasquez, former UFC heavyweight champion, charged with attempted murder. If you would have told me 5 days ago that Cain Velasquez would be in jail for attempted murder before John Jones, I would have called you a fucking liar. I saw that was a stolen joke. I saw someone tweet that the other day, and I thought that was hilarious. But it's real. John Jones out here fucking shooting pregnant ladies, fucking coked out of his mind, and then Cain Velasquez is out here just being a hero. Whatever. Let's read the article if you guys are unfamiliar. Cain Velasquez was a very, very, very popular UFC champion. I looked at him and thought he was undefeatable. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I thought he was undefeatable. But he lost a couple times, and then he became like a pro wrestler. And this guy's been good at everything he's tried. I've always been a fan, and I also, let me tell you guys this, not to suck Cain Velasquez's dick, but I have a little bit of insight on these guys. I want to share my thoughts. It's my fucking podcast, so shut the fuck up. This guy never talks shit about anyone. You look at sports today, especially fighting and boxing. It's all about who talks the loudest. Who's the best entertainer? Who's the best one that calls other people out? Who's the best shit talker? Who can turn a press conference into a comedy show? You know what I mean? And Cain Velasquez, that motherfucker just fought. He never talked shit. He never became a sensational like star. Like he never tried to push the envelope. The guy just fought, and he let his fights speak for him. And I thought that was always kind of inspiring. Yeah, he looks like a cartel boss. That's what OG Mickey says. Also, this guy has brown pride tattooed across his is it his belly or his chest? I think it's his chest. Brown pride. But he's just a quiet guy that beats the fuck out of people. You know who my number one favorite fighter is of all time? Anyone? Fedor Emelianenko. Why? Because that motherfucker would just beat your ass, and then he'll just walk away like bored. He'll be like, well, I won. I guess I'll just go home and fucking have a soda. Except he said that in Russian. Again, we're not going to talk about Russia this week because I'm too dumb. I said this last week. Maybe you guys missed it. We're not going to talk anything about Russia or Ukraine because 2 weeks ago I could not point at Ukraine on a map. That means I'm dumb. Dumb people should not be talking about this. Dumb people should be listening to smarter people. I shouldn't be allowed to talk about this, and I won't, because I recognize that I'm fucking stupid. You know, in that situation, I'd rather do more listening than talking. And I wish that social media took that same approach, but unfortunately, they do not on any subject. Former UFC heavyweight champion Cain Velasquez was formally charged Wednesday with attempted premeditated murder and multiple gun assault charges in relation to a shooting Monday night in San Jose, California. He's 39 years old. He's accused of targeting this guy, Harry Eugene, who is charged with, okay, get this. The guy that he was shooting at has been charged with molesting one of Velasquez's young relatives. They keep saying young relatives. It's either his daughter or his niece, right? They keep saying young relative because they don't want to put like the victim's name out there, and it's a child. I think it's like a 4-year-old. So you guys already know where the story is going, right? I don't have to read this whole article for you guys to already see what's happening here. This father, whose daughter gets molested several times, finds the guy. Okay, first off, okay, let me explain this a little better, because I've read a lot of these articles. I'm not going to read this whole fucking article. We're going to skim through it. But the guy that molested these kids, multiple kids, went to jail, right, for molesting kids, and then got let go. What? That doesn't make you go, what? You molested hundreds of kids in your daycare at your home, and you molested children? Oh, you're free to go on bail. I don't know much about the justice system, but they always say, like, the justice system failed. It failed this man. It failed this man. It failed this man. Yeah, it fucking failed. You can't molest dozens of children and then just get let go. You know? Or, because if you do, Cain Velasquez is going to come shoot your ass. Or he's going to shoot your dad. How does that happen? I'm asking a camera, in the chat room. How can you molest many children and just get let go? How are you not, like, I would assume that you stay in jail, segregated, by yourself with the other fucking child molesters. You go to jail with the rest of those fucking weirdos, and you're in there until your court date. They don't let you free to go molest more kids. Like I would think. I don't know. I'm not a fucking. I don't work for the police or anything. And listen, I'm a criminal, okay? But the one thing I don't want to tolerate is shit like that. But holy shit. So yeah, I guess this guy found out that his daughter or niece's child molester was let free by the jail, and I guess he found him in let's read more. Velasquez was following the dude's truck in his own car during an 11-mile high-speed chase. He rammed the truck, then fired a .40 caliber handgun multiple times into the truck, which carried the child molester and two older relatives. The child molester's 63-year-old stepfather, Paul Bender, was struck once in his arm and torso, but is expected to survive. Now, you might be thinking, and I've read all the comments. I've really been like, I've dove headfirst into this, into like all the ideas, right? All the different ideas, all the speculation. And first off, they say, well, he shot the wrong guy. Okay, granted, you are correct. He shot the wrong guy. But the house in which the child molesting happened was a daycare. It was a house being run as a daycare where the child molester lived and his parents. So who got shot? The child molester's dad got shot. You're going to tell me that you run a daycare with many children, I assume, and you live there with your father, and he doesn't know that you're out here fucking touching kids? No way. He definitely knows that you're touching kids. He definitely knows that you're fucked up. He's probably fucked up himself. All right? So if your dad gets shot, too bad. In my opinion, too fucking bad. Sorry. Like, sorry. Who cares? Your dad got shot, you child molester. Fuck you. Don't molest kids. Your dad won't get shot. oh, like, fuck you. It's hard for me to show any like sympathy at all for this situation. I don't care. Cain Velasquez made the wrong decision, but you know, whatever. You know, I mean, it doesn't. I guess it's easy for me to be like passionate about it because it doesn't affect me, but the whole story is just tragic, right? The whole story is tragic, and I don't know. I to be honest with you guys, I kind of wish Cain Velasquez was better at shooting. Is that too? Am I going too far? I don't think so. I kind of wish Cain Velasquez was a better aim, a better shot. But I guess if you're in a high speed tape, here's the thing that I will like take issue with. Obviously, obviously shooting somebody from a car is not a good idea, and I'll tell you why. Because luckily, the child molester's dad got shot. I say luckily. It would have been very unlucky if the bullet whizzed past that car and went across the highway and hit another kid or hit a person that was not involved at all. You know what I mean? That'd be a real tragedy. So Cain, you should know better. But you know, I've had some very like stressed out emotional moments in my life. You know what I mean? Like I've had some very low lows, but I've never felt whatever Cain felt in that moment. You know, I don't have children, and I've never had one of my children molested. So the fact that Cain Velasquez, UFC champion, the fact that he kind of went overboard, it's like, is it overboard? Like you got to fight fire with fire, right? You know what I mean? Sometimes, is it that overboard? Like, can you explain to me what's going through that man's mind if you ain't been there? Probably not. So it's a tragic story, but that's the news. That's the story. Even if you're not a UFC fan, I think we're all haters of child molesters. I think we have that bond. YouTube and Twitch chatters and friends and everyone across the world. I think we all fucking dislike people that want to put their hands on kids. So I think everyone can sort of put themselves like in this guy's position to an extent, you know. So a lot of people are backing him. A lot of like celebrities and fighters and people are saying free Cain, and maybe not free Cain. You ain't gonna get free Cain. Hold on a minute. That made me think of some chicken. Who I want some free Cain? Or cocaine. Free cocaine? Oh, what if somebody went to the press conference like that? Just hashtag free cocaine, and then they capitalized Cain. No, you know what? We'll keep it at chicken. Free chicken. It's interesting, you know. But to be fair, we've seen people get away with murder in the public eye many times. What was that chick that killed her fucking kid, Casey Anthony? Didn't she kill her kid or something? And my OG homie, my OG OJ. A lot of celebrities get away with this shit, so maybe he'll get off pretty good. I do wish he would have killed that fucker though. Anyways, moving on. What else has been going on? This week it was my dog's birthday. My little sweet angel Koopa. He turned 4 years old. I made him a little birthday cake with dry food and then wet food on top and then some cheddar cheese with 4 candles on top. Okay, before I fucking continue, can I... People just... Ooh, I don't even know how to put this into words. People just don't know how to shut the fuck up. All right? Like, people cannot shut the fuck up. And let me explain why. And then I'll repeat that sentiment. I gave my dog food. On top of the dog food, wet dog food. And then on top of the wet dog food, give or take 20 tiny pieces of shredded cheese. Tiny pieces. And, you know, I get all these comments. Happy birthday, Koopa. Oh, happy birthday. Oh, it's your dog's birthday. Oh, he's so cute. He's so handsome. Oh, it's so nice that you celebrate your dog's birthday. And there's one fucking dickhead always. You're giving your dog cheese? Really, dude? You're giving your dog cheese? Bitch, yes, I'm giving my fucking dog cheese once a goddamn year. I'll give him cheese every fucking day if I want to. He likes cheese. I looked on Google. It's not bad for him. Like, fuck you. People don't know how to shut the fuck up. Like, serious, dude. I can't take a picture of my dog on his fucking birthday without somebody going, wow, dude, really? Giving your dog cheese? Fuck, wow. Dude, the other day, this has happened twice, by the way. It's just the internet, man. It's the nature of the internet. There's always one fucking idiot. I made a joke, right? I was going to this really ghetto area, budget suites. There's a lot. It's like a weekly apartment area. There's a lot of them in Las Vegas. They might even be a big chain outside of Las Vegas. Budget suites. It's like the most ghetto place you can ever go. You can get an apartment there for like 3 days. You can live there for 3 days. It's mostly like drug addicts and people that are like having rough times and low income people and just like, you know, just they're always in the ghetto too. They put these budget suites in like terrible neighborhoods. There's always shootings and cops over there and just terrible shit. And they're like 3, sometimes 4 stories tall. So you're in like a 4-story tall apartment building where everyone's loud. It kind of looks like a prison. Anyways, I made a joke on Twitter or on what was it, on Instagram. I carry a gun whenever I go there. I carry a big gun. I carry a small gun everywhere I go, but I carry a big gun when I go over there. And I just took a picture of me with my gun holster, and I said, "Going to budget suites." It's like a local thing. I was making a local joke, and somebody goes, "Hey, that holster doesn't have the right retention." I go, "Yes, it does. You just can't see it." I took it from an angle where you can't see that I have a thumb release. But the person commenting doesn't know anything about holsters. They just want to tell me I'm wrong. But they don't see the back of the holster. They don't realize that I have a thumb release, so I do have like a certain level of retention. Right? Like there's always that one person who has to fucking say something, even though they'd have no fucking idea what they're talking about. It's just like, it's like, you know what makes my day? Like having a nice meal. I like to cook a nice meal for my friends. You know what some people makes their day better? If they can correct someone. Like even if they're not right. Like they like this Ukraine shit is great, man, or whatever. Like I don't know anything about Ukraine, but it's pronounced Ukraine. Just so you know. In what they call it Ukraine. No, they don't. It's still Ukraine, you fuck idiot. Like everyone always has to correct, like I hate that. It's such a pet peeve of mine. And if you guys have an example of that, please feel free to share it, especially if you're watching this on YouTube. People just feel this weird, they can't stop themselves. It's like drug addiction. They can't stop themselves from trying to correct everyone around them. COVID made it great, dude. COVID was the greatest 2 years of those people's lives, because all they got to do every day was say, your mask's not high enough. I can see the bridge of your nose. Okay, I'll lift it. Thank you. And then they walk away going, I corrected someone. I'm cool. Oh my God. Go get a fucking hobby. Go learn how to fucking shoot a basketball or fucking go bowling or learn how to do anything that gives you purpose in life other than like looking at people and giving your opinion. What happened? What happened to the world, man? So anyways, yeah, I went off on a bit of a tangent there. It was my dog's birthday. Somebody had to correct me about fucking giving the dog nine slivers of cheese. My God. Oh, but he had a great birthday. We went out to the park. We went out. We ran around. We had a wonderful time, me and that little cute little baby. And it's going to be like, for me, when it's my birthday, which my birthday's coming up, it's like there's no such thing as a birthday. Right? There's not even a such thing as a birth week, bro. I'm gonna be dead one day. I'm celebrating birth month. It's my birthday for 4 fucking weeks. That's what the fuck I'm doing. I'm getting drunk every other day. And you know what? What happens after that? April. I'll be normal in April, motherfucker's birthday. I'll be dead one day. You know what they're gonna say about Ninja when he's dead? Standing over his grave, pouring out a 211. They're gonna say, man, that motherfucker had like 3 years of birthdays. That motherfucker partied for 3 straight years. Like, when was it not his birthday? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I urge you guys, don't celebrate a birthday. Do 3 or 4 of them. Because guess what? What if one person can't show up to your birthday? Then have another one. Hello, friends. Have another one. Just have another one. And then have another one. Hello, friends. It's my birthday today. Have another one. And then another one. 2 birthdays, three birthdays. Fuck it. Have as many as you need to, man. Oh, that's how I feel about the dog, man. We're gonna celebrate all month, and I'll give him as much fucking cheese as I want to, you fucking punk bitch. I don't know, man. There's no reason not to celebrate. To get philosophical on you guys for a moment, we're here, man. We're able to laugh. We got cell phones. We got computers. We got all this fun shit to fucking do. We got activities to play. You know what I mean? Like we have air to breathe. We have water to go splash in. What the fuck reason is there not to celebrate as much as you can, even if it's not a goddamn birthday? Feliz aniversario. Feliz cumpleaños. Not even birthday wise, man. It's just a general live life to the fullest fucking shit. But you know what? I'm in that mood lately. I'm really in that mood, live life to the fullest. And that makes me feel positive. You know, like just saying it out loud and feeling like I'm doing it. Don't go overboard. Don't go overboard now. Don't go overboard, but you know what I mean. Yeah, life is good, man. You guys have seen me going. You guys have seen my ups and seen my downs, but I'm in a good spot lately, man. Things are. You know what I was saying the other day? I said, man, you know what never happens to me? I never look at my life and say, man, things are falling into place. I always look at my life and say, things are falling apart. Which is because literally things are actually falling apart. My house is falling apart. My mini ramp is falling apart. My skateboard's falling apart. My health is falling apart. But in reality, you realize life's not so bad. It's really not, man. That's all I got for the podcast, y'all. I appreciate you guys being here. Can I get a hell yeah? Can I get a hell yeah from everybody in the chat? Even if you're having a rough day, you gotta take a step back, and if it's terrible, man, maybe have a little giggle at it. I think that's an easy thing to do, unless you're in pain. I feel like there's a lot of tragedy in my life where I just look at it and go, man, of course that happened to me. Of course this bullshit's happening to me, and then I laugh for a minute. Shout out to Sharky Genie, Jedi Jeth, Chris Loves 40, Sutton, iBook Boy with the $10, Doug Desitels, Guy Just Teflon, probably dead in an infamy. I got nothing else to say to you guys except enjoy your day, enjoy your evening, enjoy your weekend, enjoy the next week, and maybe have a laugh here and there, unless you're in pain. I was thinking about it. I was like, man, sometimes terrible things happen. I can laugh at them. Then I thought about yesterday when I fell on a varial flip and I premoed and I slammed my fucking hip on the ground. And I thought, you know what? That shit wasn't funny. That shit was not funny at all. That just hurt. All right. Well, clearly my spirits are high and I'm going to enjoy my Friday. So I'll leave you guys with this. Don't drink too much, but don't drink too little.